Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. My name is Jasmine and tonight we're going to be talking about the new moon and how that will affect you for the next 2 weeks. So the new moon just passed here on the 20th of July. It was in the sign of Cancer, the second new moon to be in the sign of Cancer. It's in the later degrees. The first one was in the earlier degrees of Cancer, but this is the one that we get without an eclipse, which is great. So it's not going to be as intense, but still very transformative. So this new moon in Cancer, huge, majorly emotionally triggering. Whether you think you have emotions or not, you're going to see them. And one of the bigger messages that are going to be coming through here is going to be find comfort in not knowing the outcome. And that's easier said than done, but we're all doing our best out here. Find comfort in not knowing the outcome. Also, Cancer itself, the sign, which is the sign that the new moon was in on the 20th, is about family, emotional healing, alone time, home, moving, maternal figures. So those are all things that could be coming into light right now. Like I said, the new moon is happening for each sign in a different house. So with that said, I did want to give you guys a personal download that I got separate from the actual meaning of the new moon. I personally feel a huge pull towards sobriety and clear-headedness. I feel like we're really making sure that our rose-colored glasses don't just come off but stay off, while we pick up our magnifying glass to look at the places in our lives where we have placed a band-aid on a cut that needed to be stitched up. So when thinking about this, you also want to realize that there are going to be some reassessments that happen with all the retrogrades that are going on. Rethinking, reassessing, resorting. Something needs to be sorted out from the past, that we've kind of done something where it's like, oh, I just need to do this to get by. I need to do this to get by. We're not getting by anymore. I feel like there's a lifting of a veil coming up here. So when you do see those things that need to be stitched, you may feel a little bit overwhelmed and a little bit emotional. Try your best to let those emotions release. You want to make sure that your water, which is your emotion, is clean as possible on the inside, okay? It is also very important to remember that you're a spiritual being having a physical experience, not the other way around. So we are still learning how to be human. Give yourself some compassion. Try your best to give compassion to others too, for this is when we need it most. So that's my personal download. So let's go ahead and get into the signs and see where it's happening for you. Libra. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's go ahead and talk about where the new moon sits in your sign. So we've got for Libra the 10th house. So this is I achieve. This is really focused on like the outer world. So heavy on career sector here. We've got the 10th house is in Capricorn, which is actually our midhaven. I just realized that the other day. I just heard about that and I was like, what? Anyway, so it's at the top of the chart. Capricorn directly opposite of Cancer, which is where the new moon is stationed, right? So this is ambition, career, status, public image, achievements, professional aspirations, taking power. So this could actually be a new beginning because it is a new moon. This could be a new beginning in your career sector. Maybe a new job, new ideas in regards to business of some sort. You're really looking at changes that could be possibly occurring within your profession, okay? So with that said, we also have Saturn in your 4th house. Saturn retrograde in your 4th house is basically where the moon is as well. Well, as it's in Cancer, right? But I see that you are taking a little bit more time. If you haven't already, you're considering it now to take a little bit more time for your home. Fourth house energy is home. It is Cancer. It is where, you know, what guides the moon. So if you are, you know, coming up with new ideas for business, if you are focused on a little bit more Capricornian energy, don't forget, Capricorn is still a parent, you know, it's like paternal. So if we are going to be looking at that, you know, you kind of want to maybe even look at that positioning that you take in your own life, that sort of paternal figure, whether that's to yourself or to your children or to siblings, family members, you know. So let's see here. Let's get some more information from the cards and see what's going on. Before I do also want to let you know, Libra, that because of Saturn, everything else is moving a little bit slower, so you may experience some setbacks, some sort of pushback here and there, either from people or from yourself. This is outward, so it could be coming from an outward source, not necessarily yourself. Try your best to kind of flow through those chaotic emotions that you're being sent, because if you stay on the right track with this, that you start here with this new moon energy, it may take 2 times as long to get there, but when you do, it is going to be transformative and amazing. The journey itself is going to be that. So let's go ahead and get into the cards and see what we have for you, Libra. First and foremost, I want to talk about the numbers that I see here. We literally have 4114. So, wow, that is that fourth house energy. It's also kind of self. It's very self, I feel. That you in yourself are transforming within these next 2 weeks to 6 months into something that can potentially change your life forever. That's how amazing this change is that you're doing, that you're making. First, we have four, foundation and achievements. So, moon in your 10th house, happening completely opposed the chart in the 4th house. This is literally talking about the home. Spending more time there, giving more affection there, a little bit more TLC for that sort of part of your life is important. I see the High Priestess coming through here. Your intuition is going to be there to guide you. You know, it's hard when you receive messages like this, like I just gave you. It's like, well, when do I do that? Like, how long do I do it for? When is enough? When is not enough? You'll feel it. Your intuition is there to guide you, to let you know, like, hey, this needs a little TLC. You got a little bit of time. It's your decision to do that. And when you do that, you're opening new routes for your mind to explore other things, because you may not have realized that washing the dishes at home is actually really it's like really meditative. Is that a word? Is that a word? I don't know. Meditative? Like, yeah, it's a word. Whatever. It is now. So, but yeah, things like that. And you're going to be kind of realizing that now, Libra, while kind of going into this new moon energy. Next, we have awareness. Oh, God, look how gorgeous this card is. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Anyway, awareness. This is the Magician in the Tried and True deck. Having everything that you need at the tip of your fingers. Everything that you need. Now, it may seem, I don't want to just pass by it like, oh, you're great, you're amazing, you're the magician, that's it. No, this is huge. This is a huge realization that you're going to make, and it's going to have a huge impact on your daily physical life, what you experience on a daily basis with people, with yourself, situations, and what have you. To clarify that, we have the Page of Pentacles. So there's a learning process that's going on here. You could be picking up something new, a new trade, a new skill that's really going to help you in your career sector or at home. Those two places are really being highlighted here for you, Libra. And that's where most of your attention is going to be. I can see us moving on here with prosperity begins. Look at that. brand new, opportunities, right? But this is an apple falling from the tree for you. Maybe an apple you've been waiting for. Maybe a golden apple. Let's remember how we got there in the first place, Libra. Okay? Let's remember that it was through this awareness and through this connection that you received this beautiful prosperity. Continue on that journey of awareness, living with awareness at home, and understanding that intuition exists, and it's not just there to tell you that someone's about to fight, because you know how you feel that vibration kind of change when you know someone's about to fight. You know it. Vibrations change. Your intuition tells you, yo, it's going down. It's helpful in other ways as well. When you access it, you can see all of the tools that it can give you and help you with. You will get a glimpse of that awareness. Try your best to hold on to it, because to clarify prosperity begins here, we have strength. There is a smoothness to the way you're talking right now, Libra. Maybe you took a nice little bite out of that apple and it smoothed your palate, and now you are able to just be a smooth talker. But also being able to get what you want. This is going to be a great time for you to do that. Last of this, we have authority, which would be the Emperor in our tried and true deck. Along with that, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is telling me that there is now a level of authority that the universe has offered to you, or that you just so happen to now have, right? Not just so happen to. You work for this, Libra. But I do see that the universe is giving you a new kind of level of authority. It's like, well, you woke up before everybody else, so now you get to decide what's for breakfast. You know what I mean? But I do see you working in a group. That's funny, because you got 4 and 3. So I feel like you might be working with 3 people. And this sort of halo effect is continuous here. Lastly, for you, Libra, we have Star Seed. What lights you up? I would watch some Star Seed videos as well if you feel like you are a Star Seed, or if you'd like some more information on that. There's tons of videos out there for it. But yeah, there is a distinct connection that you have with the divine, Libra, with the reason why you are here in this world right now, why your soul's experiencing this right now. And I think that you're coming to light. That's coming to light now with the circles that I see kind of continuous here. It's like, I don't know, it's very round. It seems like maybe like a whole, you could be, 10. You could be finishing up a cycle here. An old cycle. And that's why all of this newness is coming in your career. Wow. Awesome. Okay. Make sure that you check out your rising and moon sign. These are your messages, Libra. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next video.